I have to get off this thing to go on my. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna let Champ listen to some music. I'll holler at y'all in the meantime. Peace, love, and blessings. Shout out to the mighty LDBC.
Why? Hold on, dog. Why this thing? I need to go back and redo some stuff because I knew that was sounding weird. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Press 1 in the chat if you can hear me. If you can hear me. If you can hear me, press 1. Press 1. Press 1. Press 1. I had to change the mic. For some reason, I had it on some weird default. But oh well. Can y'all hear me? Okay, good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Shout out once again to the mighty LDBC. I am Trill Will LDBC or nothing. And welcome back. 3 things I ask when I go live. Number 1, make sure you are a subscriber to the channel. Click the bell icon so you'll be notified when I create content on this channel. Number 2, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you smash of the like buttons, like my brother 78 says. Smash the like button. Smash the like button, pushes this video into the algorithm so that more eyes that need to see it can and will see it. Y'all know I am in the bottom of YouTube because they're shadow banning me because they don't want the truth to get out. They do not want the truth to get out. They don't want the truth to get out. So, and number 3, most importantly, I do operate on donations. So donate to the channel. Don't sit here and just absorb all my intellectual property and don't show no love to me. That's wild. That's wild work. Wild work. But anyways, let's go. Who we got in the building? Who we got in the building? SFL is in the building. How you doing? How you doing? Mark Wonderlish, my light-skinned brother in the building. What's good with it? Hey, BZ, what's up with it? How you doing, man? Nina, salute to you. How are you? Purple Groovy in the building. My brother Shelton, LDBC or nothing in the building. What's up, Brody, bro? Luther's in the building. Salute to you, salute to you, salute to you, salute to you, salute. My brother Todd French is in that super chat. You know what I'm talking about?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Yeah. Todd French with that 2-piece says, remind me of Bethany Mandel trying to define woke. That is what I was going to talk about. Because these people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Obviously. Mind the Mansa Musa, my brother in the building. What's up with it, Brody, bro? OG Kicks in the building. What's happening with it, man? Salute to you, man. Salute to you, man. But yeah. From now on, I'm gonna start making sure that I pinpoint everybody who shows love to this channel. I am. I was thinking about that. That was bothering me last night. I really wanted to show everybody who donates to this channel a lot of love. You know what I mean? Hey, BZ in the super chat. You know what I'm talking about? The ABZ in the super chat. You know what I'm talking about?
Here
You know what I'm talking about?
Here we go.
Get that
Money
2-piece.
Here comes the money.
Yeah. Salute to you, ABZ in the super chat with that 2-piece, man. Yeah. Okay. Question for the chat. What is DEI? And I'll explain what diversity, equity, and inclusion is. I just defined it. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. All three of those words tie into what DEI actually is. Diversity, equity, and inclusion was incorporated because white people are racist in America. They are really, really fucking racist. They're racist. Super racist. So racist that they don't want black people in no kind of space whatsoever, then complain about it when we make our way to it anyway. So basically what DEI is basically providing a leeway for people who are qualified for certain positions to actually be seen and not be seen by dumbass goofballs. Dumbass goofballs. Smidiots. Dumbass. You know what I mean? Yeah, my brother, Detroit Coalition in the building.
Here comes the money.
Here
With
we
that
go.
blue
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
love from the 313. Yes, motherfucking side. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, let's get to it. No, come on.
Let's go.
Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. All right. So again, I asked my chat, what is diversity, equity, and inclusion, and how does it work? Because of course, just like white people have ruined the word woke, or even the mere definition of the word woke, they're using and abusing diversity, equity, and inclusion. They don't want anybody else in the club, basically. Like what's his name? George Carlin said in his infamous stand-up, it's a big club and you ain't in it. And they don't want us to be nowhere around. Shout out to Luther in the Cash App. You know what I'm talking about?
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Hey. Salute, and all that good stuff. But anyways, all right, let's hear their explanation of what diversity, equity, and inclusion is. Let's hear this fucking dumbass. Hold on, let's rewind this song.
How do you interpret DEI?
There was the EO explicitly laid out the details. I don't remember it off the top of my head.
I'm asking for your understanding of it.
Yeah, my understanding was exactly what was written in the EO.
So can you?
I don't remember what was in the EO.
So right now, do you have an understanding of what DEI is?
Yeah.
So what's your understanding as you sit here today in this deposition?
Well, it was exactly what was written in the EO. And so anytime that we would look at a grant through the lens of complying with an executive order, we would just refer back to the EO and assess if this grant had relation to it.
Okay, but I guess stepping back from your methodology strictly in terminating the grants, do you have an understanding as you sit here today of what DEI means?
Yeah.
So what's your understanding of what it means?
Well, it is exactly what was written in the EO.
Okay, so
And I don't have the EO in front of me, but that was we would always reference back to the EO and make sure that this grant was in compliance with the EO.
I understand that. Okay, but I'm not asking necessarily about what was in the EO. I'm asking very specifically about your present understanding of what of DEI. Do you have a present understanding of DEI?
Yeah.
Can you explain what that present understanding is?
Well,
These people are racist and
referencing back to the
stupid.
EO.
Racist and stupid. Racist and fucking dumb. Dumbass. This is the EO in question. Ending radical and wasteful government DEI programs and preferencing. The Biden administration forced illegal and immoral discrimination programs going by the name diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, into virtually all aspects of federal government in areas ranging from airline safety to military. This was a concerted effort from President Biden's first day in office when he issued Executive Order 13985, advancing racial equity and support for underserved communities through the federal government. Pursuant to 13985 and follow-on orders, nearly every federal agency's entity submitted equity action plans to detail how they further DEI's infiltration of the federal government. Y'all see how they're trying to use stupid ass words they don't know the meanings of to try to make diversity, equity, and inclusion sound like somebody was injecting fucking bleach in somebody's bloodstream? Y'all see how dumb these bastards sound? How fucking racist these goofballs are? Y'all see how racist these goofballs really are? Racist. Shout out to my brother, Mind of Mansa Musa, in that super chizat with that 5 piece. Yeah, boy. Yes, sir. Say, hey, Mr. Shelton, I gotta hear my brother say, good night. Yeah. These people are fucking goofy. Just read this stupid ass fucking executive order, which is gonna get struck down the first day some new president gets in office. DEI. What is the actual definition? What's the reasoning behind DEI? DEI practices in the whole nine. Because these racist, goofy, dumbass morons, they think that DEI means giving out jobs and shit to black people because they're black, not because they're qualified, not because they've done multiple years of studying, they have receipts to prove that they're qualified for it, not because they did all of the stuff that they needed to do to get in place. That not because they wanted to do all that. Shout out to my brother Todd French in that super chat with that 5 piece. You know what I'm talking about?
Money talk.
Yes, indeed.
Here comes the money.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Todd French with that 5 piece. Say if you want to cook conservative, mention DEI, woke, and CRT, and have them goofies try to explain it. They don't know what it is, but try to stop it. Exactly. They are stupid. They are fundamentally fucking dumb. These people are brain dead monkeys. That's what they are. I sternly believe that anybody that believes in the Trump administration has fucking syrup for brains. The brains don't fucking work. The brains are just crashed. Done. Dunzo. I mean done. 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 Do y'all remember when that helicopter crashed into that airplane, killing over 60-something people? They tried to blame that on DEI. DEI ensures that companies, schools do not exclude qualified people based on race. Since rich, white, mediocre men with families that had a 400-year head start with their own companies, they give jobs to their mediocre buddies. Yep. Trump is giving one of the most important jobs to an unqualified sex predator. Oh wait, Trump is the unqualified sex predator. My bad. Sorry, y'all. This, because I want to hear somebody that looks like me explain it. That's what I want. I want somebody that looks like me to explain it. So explain it. This guy right here, if you don't know who this is, this guy right here owns Red Lobster. This guy right here owns Red Lobster, the food chain. And
how has the weaponization of DEI impacted you, if at all? Do people say, oh, he's a DEI hire?
No, I've just been so successful throughout my life. I don't get that.
Right.
I mean, you can take, for me, it goes back to early. I aim to excel at everything I do. And there's very little evidence of me not excelling at anything that I've tried to do.
Ooh,
from football to Brown to Goldman to TPG to Harvard to Paulson, there's no real L's on not say I won't fail at anything. I have failed at plenty. But
let's go talk to them coaches.
Well,
he's not as good as he thought he was. She's got a revision of history.
She wants to know my 40-yard dash.
See, the thing is, the problem is these people think that black people just sit around and think of ways of scamming and getting off over the government. when it's the government the whole time that's doing that bullshit. It's the government. Sheila, how are you, Queen? Hey, Miss Julie, how are you? They want DEI to mean that black people are getting, black people are getting unfair advantages in a fucking country that was put together so that white men can succeed. These people are fucking stupid. Like stupid. 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 These people are fundamentally fucking brain dead, homie. See, I want y'all to listen to a white man explain what DEI is. I want y'all to hear a fucking idiot explain what DEI is. Listen.
Weed that could be used to slowly choke our country to death. So let me take it there. I want you to imagine a garden, okay? Because that's our country, yours and mine. It was a garden, and we would tend that garden all the time.
No, the fuck you didn't. White people have been lazy since they came over here. They have not worked, ever. White women are so lazy, they whine to the fucking congressmen and senators that black women were sitting at home during World War I, forcing black women to go back to work or face jail and fines. Jesus Christ. Do people even fucking study history? Do they? America's a big garden. It's a big garden, and we tend to our garden. When do you tend to shit? When? Motherfucker, when?
It had all kinds of plants, traditions, family values, faith, free markets, individual liberty. They were all growing up. Some were stronger than others, and they're rooted deep in the soil of history. But then this vine comes along, cultural Marxism, and it doesn't announce itself with...
He doesn't even know what Marxism is. These people are so stupid, they don't know what Marxism is. They can't explain Marxism. They don't know what it is. They just say shit just to be saying shit to sound smart. God dang, man. These people just say whatever the fuck. First thing coming, what's DEI, white man? DEI is the cultural socialization of Marxism into choking the very lifeblood out of America. That doesn't explain anything, you fucking monkey. That doesn't explain shit. What is diversity, equity, and inclusion, dumbass? Well, it's the gays. It's gay fish. It's gay fish polluting our oceans, sucking the lifeblood out of America. That's DEI. These fuckers are fucking retarded.
Trumpets, because if it did, you would immediately kill that pernicious.
So you left out all of slavery, black codes, fucking gentrification, how y'all moved all the jobs away from black communities to the white suburbs so the black people would be forced to struggle. Yeah, you lay that part on out of that, don't you? How about the discriminatory policies that you passed that we had to go to the Supreme Court in order for you to get them uplifted and reversed? And y'all still do them to this day. What about that?
Plant. It's quiet, it's sneaky, and it stays down low. It starts in the shadows, down in the dirt.
This video is giving small penis energy all day long. These motherfuckers are so insecure and stupid and mediocre. They want it to stay mediocre and stupid. That's what they want. That's what they want.
Whispering that everything we've built is rotten, oppressive, unfair. Shh. It says the garden has got to be torn up.
Everything, they just say it's unfair, it's oppressive. Shit, it is. You fucking owned us, you bitch ass nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, son?
Replanted from scratch, not to make it better, but to make it more equal, even if that means choking out everything that's already in the garden.
You hear how stupid these people say? You hear how stupid these motherfuckers sound? You hear how fucking dumb? They're just making up shit and just throwing it together. Look, let me give y'all the simple, the simple fucking idea. Diane, how are you? I'm gonna give y'all the simplest fucking example of what diversity, equity, and inclusion is. Okay, you own a company, right? You own a company And their policies, because the country has a history of being fucking racist, that says that you have to employ people of color when they are qualified. So white men are such whiny ass crybaby back bitches that they constantly have to make up shit to feel oppressed while oppressing everybody. The most protected class in America is the straight white cis goofy ass pedophile white man. That's what it is. Let's tell the truth. The most protected demographic of people in America is straight white men. White men have never had to fight for one fucking solitude right. They've never have. There's not one policy on the book that says something was oppressive to a white man in America. There's not one fucking law. Not one. You can't show me a precedent. You can't show me a law written on the books. You can't show me an error in time. You can't provide no documentation whatsoever to show when white men have ever been oppressed in America. You can't, because they're lying. Because these oppressive demons want all the fucking power. Even fucking white women over. They don't care, but you have some white women that are so fucking stupid and so brainwashed, they go right along with white patriarchy. And they keep failing over and over. And then they look at the black people they stepped on to get to where they were, and then ask those black women that they need to go and step up and do something else to sacrifice themselves for their freedoms. And those black women get nothing. You want to talk about the Irish? How did white men, rich white men, respect the Irish when they first came here? Andy, how? How did they respect the Polish, the Italians? How did white people in America respond to them first? You forgot the Polish too. They treated y'all like shit until they seen they were being outnumbered. Then they told y'all goofy asses that you are white now. You're white. You're one of us now. At least you're better than those niggers. Now you can go and persecute those black people who are the only people over here fighting for everybody to have rights. Nice try gaslighting though. Like I said, America needs to get away from its dependency on white men, period, point blank, the end of story. They had 242 years of chances of trying to make this shit right. They failed everywhere in this country. They've thrown us into stupid ass wars that cost countless amounts of bodies and casualties. They've ran this country into every recession we've ever been in. They've ran this country into the Great Depressions of our lifetimes. They ran this country into the fucking floor. They are the sole reason why shit is as fucked up as it is right now. Rich white men. They are the reason. Oh, you're just whining. Well, tell me where I'm wrong at. Show me a period in time where black leadership ran this country into the ground in. Don't worry, I'll wait. Don't worry, I'll wait. I got time. I got time. I got time. Benny Loco, how you doing? I got plenty of time. Kev, what's up, bro? They always come in here running that dick sucker in the middle of their face. But anytime I ask them questions of how to explain said hatred that's spewing out of they fucking dick suckers, they can never come up with an answer. All they come up with is insults. Weak ass insults of that. Oh man, you're lazy. You blacks, y'all just want stuff. You on handouts after white men have been given every fucking thing they've ever gotten. Everything they ever gotten. You can't name me one rich fucking white man right now that built themselves from the ground up with no help, with no fucking assistance. Donald Trump had millions of dollars given to him by his dad. So did Elon Musk. So did Bill Gates. So that every last one of these white men that y'all worship the ground for, these bastards ain't never had a hard day's of work in their entire life. Again, white America, it is time for y'all to stop. Y'all proved it yet again in Texas when you voted for a fucking unproven, fucking Israel-funded, mediocre white man over a qualified black woman who's actually doing the job right the fuck now. She's answering all the questions, right? That's an open book test. Will Jasmine Crockett fight for us? Boom, cue the video. She's fighting for us. Will Jasmine Crockett be on the side of Israel?
Would they support a genocide? Boom, video evidence right there. Does Jasmine Crockett have the fortitude to stand up to tyranny? Boom, right there on the video. You see it right there in your face. And y'all looked at all that information, just like y'all looked at Kamala Harris, just like y'all looked at her versus Donald Trump, and y'all picked a fucking 34-time convicted felon that twice impeached, staged a whole coup against the United States government. And y'all said that was the safer option without the, besides the black woman, without the fucking criminality following her along. You looked at that black woman and said, this white man is more qualified than this black woman could ever be. And look where the fuck we are now. A whole bunch of whiny ass white men crying. Hold on, y'all. Hey, babe.
Sorry, y'all. My wife called. Wifey calls. Gotta answer. But yeah, white men have been given literally everything. Legacy. Let's talk about legacy admissions. Let's talk about that one. Let's talk about legacy admissions and how white men have been enrolled in college when these motherfuckers can't even pass a PSAT or a SAT. They can't pass shit. Whiny ass titty babies. Whiny ass titty babies. And this is why I will never respect this big dumb fucking little tooth fucking goofball right here. But they trying to make a fucking martyr. This dumbass said, how many little girls died at Camp Mystic because the Austin Fire Department hired a DEI fire chief? They always talk about diversity, equity, inclusion as if that means somebody is stupid. Just like these same dumbasses believe that because you got white skin, that makes you faster, stronger, and smarter than everybody around you. Hold on. Hello? Huh? Oh, my wife called me and hang up. Legacy admissions. The number one key to how white men got into Harvard, Yale, Stanford. God dang it, what you want? Hey, baby. Hello? Huh? Why are you calling me? Huh? 2161. Bye. What's wrong with my phone? Huh? Boy. Anyways, back to what I was doing. No, the whole thing that happened at Camp Mystic in Texas, that happened because Kristi Noem happened. It happened because fucking Elon Musk and those fucking Doge clowns, they happened. They stripped funding away from fucking FEMA. They stripped funding away from the alert system when those people down there in Texas voted against having better fucking security of letting them know when shit like that was about to happen. Cause he's a fucking idiot. And racist people are fucking stupid. Racist people are fucking retarded. There I said it. There I said it. They're fucking stupid. Stupid. Fucking dumb. Dumb. Don't worry. I got more. I got more, champ. I got more. Look, let's listen. These are government officials, by the way.
Can you tell me what is queering the map?
So I think we were trying to make the maps more gay.
Literally? How do you make a map more gay?
I mean, especially
or
with
gay
AI,
at all?
You know, since the age of cartography, we've had pretty good maps, but maybe they weren't gay enough. So I know also, I took critical theory in college. I think sometimes people use queer as a verb. I do understand that the maps that we were trying to make gay were, I think, of Czechia and Slovakia. So maybe those countries asked for it. I doubt it, but I don't know.
We do have real things to work on in Congress, like what's going on with the imminent threat of Iran. And it is embarrassing that we have to talk about the fact that things like this were funded. Can you tell me?
See how stupid these people sound? Any way they can try it, they can blame black people. That's the point. That's the point. That is the point. The point is they have nothing solid to talk to you about with not one dime of they don't have 1 ounce of fucking proof. These people don't even know what the fundamental definition of DEI is. They can't help themselves. Mediocre white men, they get very, very touchy when black people do better than them. Look at Trump.
So if Biden's calling Trump extreme, I'd jiu-jitsu that right on him. And I'd say, you're backing CRT and sex changes for kids in grade school.
You are backing a fucking pedophile and a ring of pedophiles, and you do not care.
Cool. You broke the bank, the border, and women's sports. I mean, your family's a freak show. You have solar.
His family is a freak show. I told y'all the level of delusion is real. Renee, how are you, queen? The level of delusion in these mediocre white ignorants is wild work. The lineage of evil is crashing the fuck out.
Powered leaf blowers and putting windmills on beaches. You're extreme. It worries me because they have a lot of money, and Republicans are splintering the money 3 ways in the primary, and Trump's spending $100 million on lawyers. Meanwhile, the media is like an in-kind contribution to the Democrats because they have a 24/7 attack situation. I just have never seen such an unpredictable election because you have the oldest, most unpopular sitting president who's just sitting back and prosecuting his rival while he's just laying back in an easy chair.
You hear how they lie all the fucking time? Y'all hear how they lie all the time? They just lie. This is what mediocrity does. Mediocrity causes you to lie when it doesn't. There's no case for you to lie like this. There is no case. There is no case. Listen to Trump.
You know, 64 people lost their lives last night. If you aren't confident that DEI had any role, why bring it up?
Well, all I'm talking about is competence, and we want in that particular position, we have to have the most competent people in our country.
This motherfucker talking about competence. Shit, this boy, I tell you what, the level of fucking delusion that these motherfuckers possess, bro, it needs to be studied. Ant Banks, what's up with it, champ? What's up with it, champ? How you feel today, man? These people, quite literally, these are the 2 motherfuckers who crashed the damn chopper into the plane. Because y'all stripped all of the funding from the FAA. Yeah. We need competent people. It's the blacks. The blacks did it. It's always the blacks. It's always Barack Hussein Obama. Barack Hussein Obama. More examples.
Does anybody know of one particular DEI program they disagree with at all? Like, I guess anybody from over there? Like, I've never heard like a particular DEI program ever cited, even though people, like you can see everybody's something they absolutely agree and strongly agree. But like, are there any DEI programs anybody's even heard of before that they don't like?
Isn't the system where you skew the education program and the scores to benefit black people over the whites? Isn't that DEI?
Well, that would have been affirmative action, but I mean, that was struck down by the courts, but that was affirmative action, nothing to do with DEI. If there's like a program that says, you know, we're gonna hire all female pilots to crash our planes because we think that's more equitable. Obviously, that's stupid. But I feel like 99% of people, I think, generally would agree with that. So when people are so outraged by DEI, I feel like there's this DEI boogeyman of like hiring incompetent people or less competent people. But I don't think that that's explicitly part of like any DEI program ever. I've never heard that before.
You hear how they can't come up with an answer. They brain malfunctions every time you bring up diversity, equity, and inclusion. Do you see how they brains just malfunction? Can you name one policy? Can you name one policy? One DEI policy? Just one policy. One DEI policy. Just one. Just name one policy. One policy. One. Just name one. Just one. It's one. They can't name one. They brain short circuit. It's the gays turning shrimps gay. That's DEI. You're making, because black people can't possibly be naturally smarter than I am as a white man. That's DEI right there, Will. Yes, that's DEI right there, Will. That's DEI. That's DEI, Will. Just listen, I'm telling y'all, these motherfuckers are stupid.
American companies and lawmakers already rolling back DEI initiatives in response to Trump's election victory. Did DEI die on November 5th?
I think it certainly did, and you're already seeing some of the consequences of this in the private sector, where several companies are sort of rolling out these plans to roll back their own DEI initiatives that they've set in place over the past few years. But of course, I think it's going to be much more difficult to tackle DEI at the root than these companies and even some Republicans may expect. And that's because this is a big money-making racket, Todd. One Harvard professor estimates that U.S. companies spend about $8 billion per year on diversity trainings alone. That does not include the very profitable DEI consultants who can charge up to 6 figures for their work when they go into some of these corporations. And then, of course, there's the other issue, which is that even if you get rid of DEI initiatives in some of these private companies, and even at the federal government level, you still have not tackled the root of the issue, which is higher education. These ideas did not come from nowhere. They need to be torn out root and branch from our colleges and our universities, which, by the way, are also funded by our taxpayer dollars.
And what happened when they did all that? This is in 2025, by the way. What happened when they did all that? White men started not being accepted into college. White women, Asians, all of them stopped being accepted into college. Now they can't blame black people anymore. They can't blame black people anymore. They can't blame them. So they short-circuiting.
American companies and lawmakers.
They're short-circuiting, making up excuses as to why, well, this is diversity, equity, and inclusion right here. This is DEI, man. This is DEI, man. Hey, man, see, it's DEI. DEI is the problem. DEI is the problem. It's the problem, Will. DEI is the problem. Then what particular DEI initiative is hindering white progress? Which one is it? And they can never ever tell you. They can't tell you. They don't know. Why are there black colleges, Will? If black people aren't racist, why aren't there well, you ask white people. Ask white people. Ask them. Ask white people. Why are they HBCUs? Why are they black churches in America? Why? Oh, because you're fucking racist. That's why. Then you have morons like this dumbass right here.
Eliminating quotas, ensuring recruitment, retention, and promotions are based on performance, not immutable characteristics. DEI is dead at DOD.
Meanwhile, black soldiers and Marines and shit are still serving, so DEI ain't went nowhere, you fucking morons. That's what happens when you're fucking stupid. That's what happens when you're fucking retarded. Just like this drunk piece of shit here. I can't wait till he finds his day at The Hague. It needs to happen swiftly. These people do not know what DEI means. They have no fucking idea what DEI means. They have no idea at all. Not one iota of an idea of what diversity, equity, and inclusion means. They don't even know the definition of the word Marxism. They don't know socialism. They don't know shit. They have no idea. They can't even name one fucking policy. Not one. Not one. Not one. They can't name them. But they'll find some way, somehow, to blame black people. See, black people. See, it's the blacks. Called the blacks. It's all the blacks. It's the blacks. It's the blacks. You see, it's the blacks. It's always the blacks. You see the blacks. See, you're giving unfair advantages to the blacks. It's unfair. It's unfair that black people are faster and smarter and can dance better and got rhythm and shit. It's unfair. It's DEI policy. Don't worry, there's more. Here's another Doge staffer.
Lost important income to support their lives.
No. I think it was more important to reduce the federal deficit from $2 trillion to close to zero.
They didn't save not one fucking dime. They cost us $130 million. Yeah. Y'all sure did do some motherfucking work, didn't you, bitch ass boy?
Did you reduce the federal deficit?
No.
We reduced the federal deficit. No, the fuck you didn't. You raised it by $2.4 trillion. $2.4 trillion at the hands of Whitey at the White House. Because they thought diversity, equity, and inclusion was the reason why they were oozing money. Not these corrupt ass politicians. Not them. It couldn't have been them. But look, there you go. Listen to this dumbass though.
We didn't.
This is a history of the HIV/AIDS prison movement and its legacies in the United States. My book project narrates how activists fought the convergence of HIV/AIDS and incarceration from inside and outside prisons across the Reagan through Clinton years, and argues that this organizing holds legacies in the prison abolition movement of the 1990s to today. This is one of the grants that you or Mr. Fox identified as craziest in the age, is that right?
That's right.
Why did you identify this as one of the craziest grants?
Because it references feminist and queer insights into prison abolition and LGBTQ studies.
Any other reasons?
What did I tell you? They always got to bring in gay shit. Gay shit has nothing to do with diversity, equity, and inclusion. Diversity, equity, and inclusion only is talking about the fact that you're so mediocre, sorry, and racist that you got to rig the game so that the white man is on top every single time. That's all it means. Nothing more, nothing less. There is nothing else that you can tell me about diversity, equity, and inclusion that's erroneous or any of that shit. You can't tell me shit. Nothing. Nothing. They have obsessed themselves with diversity, equity, and inclusion. They're just making up shit. They're still just making up shit just to sound like they're smart when they're not. They want to tie diversity, equity, and inclusion to somebody's bedroom. And again, what gay people do in their bedroom is their fucking gay ass business. It's not yours. Why these people who's supposed to be so born again and so holy and shit, those people are so obsessed with what people are doing in their bedrooms. They're morbidly obsessed. Meanwhile, they ain't saying shit about Trump raping little girls though. That's the wild. Yeah. That's the wild part. Yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy work. DEI only existed because white people are racist. They had the opportunity to hire based on merit, and they hired their unqualified white friends every time. DEI isn't about racism.
It's a solution to historical racism and racist practices. That's what it is. Period, point blank. I'm gonna say that one more time for the retards in the back. DEI isn't racism. It's a solution to historical racist practices and policies. That's what it is. Because you couldn't level the playing field so everybody has a fair shot, and y'all want to talk about merit. What has Pete Hegseth done to merit his position as Secretary of Defense? What has Trump did to merit him as President of the United States? What has he done? What has he done? What has Kash Patel done to be the head of the FBI? What has he done? Since you're talking about merit. What did Kristi Noem do to be the head of DHS? What did Pam Bundy do? What did she do to be the Attorney General of the United States? What did she do? What qualifications does she have? You can't point to any. There's a reason why you can't point to any, because these bastards they're grossly unqualified. Grossly unqualified. Grossly. To have somebody to come out on TV and say that Ketanji Brown Jackson, who is a law clerk at Harvard, who clerked for several Supreme Court justices, this woman is smarter than smart. Somehow she's a DEI hire. According to their version of DEI, though, when you're a fucking idiot like Trump and all his fucking cronies in the White House. Everybody that's serving in the Trump administration are grossly unqualified, stupid, moronic, and corrupt. All of them are. Every single fucking one of them. There's not one bright light bulb in that White House at all. None of these motherfuckers are intelligent. Nor do they care about the American people. They only care about stealing from you. And having a scapegoat like DEI or affirmative action, that's all. That is it. That is all. That is it. That is all. That's all. They don't care about no definition, literal definition. Doge was just canceling all kinds of shit, left, right, front, and center, just because they could. Just because they could. Just because. They just out here just blatantly just blabbering shit. Oh, it's because DEI, man, DEI is
emotional damage.
These motherfuckers are fucking mentally retarded. I am telling y'all that now. These people are fucking slow. The biggest people, the biggest demographic of people who benefited from diversity, equity, and inclusion policies ain't even black people. White women have substantially gained progress through diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. They did. They did. Once again, you had 3 qualified black women run for office, and all 3 of them was met by white people saying, I'd rather take my chances with that white man over there. I'd rather take my chances with that white man. I'd rather take my chance with that fucking corrupt ass white man. I'd rather take my chances. And that's what it's always been. They made white women believe that somehow, some way, black men was intending on raping them. Then you look at the data and statistics behind that, and you see the biggest proponent of rape amongst white women are white men. You see the biggest proponent of child sexual misconduct happens at the hand of white men. Bestiality, white men win again. Rape, sexual assault, statutory rape, white men lead the pack. But they never want to cite their fucking statistics. They always in black business. Oh, it's the black people. Y'all black, you blacks, y'all, that you, no. Then when you get some people, that's why I started doing videos That's the reason why, right there. That's the reason why. Because you have people who don't know fucking data out here trying to argue with people who are making up shit. They're just making up shit. The Epstein class got this country in a chokehold, and they're trying to monopolize this whole country so they have nothing but direct control over all of us. What we see, what we eat, what we hear, all of it. Mediocre white men have always been the problem. Iran is smart. Iran is hitting America where it hurts the most, in their pockets. Just like black people did when Target's now on their knees begging for black people to come back. Come back, darkies. Come back, darkies. Come back, darkies. We like y'all again. Come back. No, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all showed us exactly who you were. You showed us exactly who you were. You showed us exactly who you were.
Or Biden's kid. I'm I'm an old mother, but I've seen some shit I've never seen this kind of shit. And don't hit me with Michael Cash. Well, what about Biden? This has nothing to do with Biden. Nothing to do with Biden. Nothing. Or Biden's kid. I'm so sick of hearing that shit. This madness needs to stop where they are turning their militarized ICE against our own citizens.
Good. I'm glad people are saying shit. Bunk chickens. It's boy, I tell you. I want to tell y'all something else, something that y'all should pay close attention to, right? Y'all hear about the reports that's been coming out talking about Iran is going to target California. Why would they target California for? Why? Why would they target? Why would they target California? Because they're finna set up another false flag event. That's what they're gonna do. These people are fucking dumb. Dumb. Ain't it wild that y'all listen to all the propaganda that's here when they're talking about hey, hey, look, we're whooping their ass overseas. We're whooping their ass in Iran. But you can't see no proof of it. You know the only way that we really get out of this shit? White people gotta wake the fuck up. That's how we get out of it. That's how this all ends. For real.
Not just on some, oh, we get rid of Trump and his administration and just put somebody in just as bad, if not worse than Trump. That's it. That is it. That's it. White people got to wake the fuck up. They got to wake the fuck up and say no to Israel. Say no to Bibi Netanyahu. Say no to AIPAC, Citizens United. No to Donald Trump. No to his raggedy ass administration. This is the time for y'all to do it. Ain't nobody else coming to save you. They're going to keep lying to y'all. They're going to keep lying to y'all. They're going to keep lying to y'all and lying to y'all and lying to y'all and keep gaslighting y'all and to be mad at everybody else but them. And y'all going to believe them because you're fucking racist. And you can't let go of that racism demon long enough for you to use common sense to see that these motherfuckers are fucking y'all over and blaming everybody else for it. But of course, I can imagine that none of these motherfuckers would wake up. That's why nothing like what happened in South Korea can happen here. Because white people are too beholden to white supremacy. Even though most of them claim, I'm not racist. Yes, you are. You don't even, some people don't even know it. They don't even realize that they're just spewing out white racist talking points. They don't even realize it. That's how bad it is here. That's how bad it is here. Meanwhile, we're beholden to Russia, Israel. We out here fighting in a stupid ass war in Iran for what? For what? For what? For what? Hey Tia, what's up, Jesse? I gotta show y'all something else. Look at this.
So wait, you guys all saw this news, right? A 53-year-old man from Senegal who became a naturalized U.S. citizen, meaning he was an immigrant, coincidentally, shot and killed 2 people in a bar in Austin, Texas. Yes, the same Texas where anti-Muslim and anti-Arab rhetoric and violence are at an all-time high, with candidates openly spewing this hateful anti-Muslim, anti-Arab violence inciting rhetoric as their main platform for election. But get this, the shooter happened to be wearing a hoodie that said "Property of Allah" and had a shirt underneath the hoodie that the authorities described as pro-Iran, all while wearing camo pants similar to what US military would wear and carrying an assault rifle. But wait, there's more. They happened to find a Quran in his car. Yes, you heard that right. Not the US trying to kill all birds with one stone to justify their stance on immigrants and naturalized citizen deportation and their illegal and unjustifiable war with Iran. No, that's definitely not it. And boy, is the Western news media eating this shit up. But get this, I just got more intel on this guy. Apparently, they had him strip down some more and found more shirts that he was wearing under those 2 shirts they initially saw that seemed to make it clear who he is and what his motives were. Under his pro-Iran shirt, he was wearing a black sweater that said, "Oh God, I'm not Mossad." And under that sweater, he had a long sleeve shirt that said, "It wasn't me." And under that one was a navy blue t-shirt that says, "Who, me? FBI? That's an FB lie." And then under that one was a white undershirt that said, "It's always CYA when you're the CIA." And under all of them was a white tank top that simply said, "This is not a false flag." So there you have it. This is definitely a Muslim terrorist.
Exactly. False flag. And they sloppy as fuck with it now. They don't even give a fuck about covering the shit up now. They don't care. They know Western media is bought and paid for by billionaires who control what you believe and what you see. So they can indoctrinate a whole mass of people based on a whole bunch of bullshit. A bunch of it. Now they're staging more false flag shit, like in Michigan. where they said somebody drove into a Jewish synagogue. I don't believe shit coming out of Israel or the fucking White House. Because all these motherfuckers are corrupt. They just want us to keep warring and fight. Because think about who's at the head of the table. Trump and fucking Netanyahu stays in power if we're at war. If we're at each other's throats. If we're killing each other. If we're demeaning and demoralizing each other. The more that we do this shit to each other, the more they can keep stealing our fucking tax dollars and starting stupid ass wars and killing innocent people for no fucking reason. That's the reason. That's the reason why they keep Latinos in that closet of white supremacy and think that they have access to white supremacy. They don't. Look at that fucking bitch, that raggedy bitch, Valentina Gomez. She swore she was a shoo-in. She said all the racist talking points they like to hear. But none of that tapped. None of that had any success for her. None of it did. That's wild, ain't it? No, we ain't a dying nation. White supremacy is dying. I told y'all this a year ago. White supremacy is on its last legs. They're in ICU right now with a breathing machine on it. And the only hope is that America stays stupid enough and sleep enough to where they can ignore the initial signs like Nebuchadnezzar seen the writing on the wall. That's it. White supremacy is dying. That's why they're trying to buy up everything. They're trying to buy up everything to maintain any way they can rig the system. That's why they're trying to pass the SAVE Act. Any way they can rig the system. Anyway. They don't care how they have to do it. All they care about is the fact of maintaining power. They want to keep that power structure white. Don't care what none of y'all say. They want to keep that shit white as hell. Because as long as white men can stay in power by any means necessary, they can continue to hustle money out of all of us, keep us all fighting and killing each other and doing all kinds of goofy shit. They can keep us all at each other's throats while at the same time, we're all still suffering from the same shit that they're doing to everybody. They're doing it to all of you. They're doing it to me. They're doing it to you. They do not care about your skin color. Your skin color means nothing. Your whiteness means nothing. It's a means to an end. And all y'all have to do is keep sitting on that mighty old ship of whiteness and keep betting on him like y'all did with James Tallarico and watch him let y'all down yet again. Watch him. He's going to do exactly what I know he's going to do. He's going to get to the White House and do nothing if he wins. I don't think he's going to beat John Cornyn. I'm sorry. I don't think he's going to beat him anyway. I'm telling y'all, y'all are going to see. You're going to see it. That's the reason why Trump's trying so hard to cause a big ass war, big enough to where he can cancel elections, so he can stay illegally in power. JD Vance ain't liked by nobody. I don't care how much they lie to you and tell you, oh, he's the next coming of Trump. He's this, the Republican Party is behind. No, they're not. He's a fucking cuck to them. He married a sand nigga. He's got mixed kids. He got mud shark kids. These people are fucking racist. They killed Charlie Kirk because he wasn't racist enough. I'm tired of y'all saying this shit. I'm tired of y'all saying this shit here. Diddy. Name a little girl Diddy touched. Oh, don't worry, I'll wait. I'll wait. Don't worry, I'll hold my breath for that one. Tell me what little girl Diddy molested or sexually assaulted. Where's the file on him? Messenger, what's up, family? Y'all make sure y'all like the channel and donate, man. They want so bad. They want so bad to make Diddy just like Trump. Diddy was getting freaky with freaky ass women. Freaky ass women were doing freaky ass shit with a freaky ass nigga. That's all that happened with Diddy. Period, point blank. I don't care about the baby oil, none of that shit. Some of y'all got baby oil in y'all bedroom. I being one of them. So, Diddy didn't rape kids. He was having sex with fucking consensual adults. What he did in his bedroom is his fucking business. Why the fuck are you worrying about who he's fucking? You ain't fucking him. Why are you so pressed about worrying? Oh, Diddy did it. No Diddy. No Diddy. No Trump. No Epstein. That's who y'all need to be focusing on. See, they too busy trying to focus on black people so much to demonize black people that y'all want to have everybody having stupid ass conversations pretending like Diddy was something like Trump, and he wasn't. He was not. He was not. He wasn't. He wasn't. I'll tell y'all what, one race I want y'all to watch during this Senate race, this Congress Senate race. I want y'all to watch Thomas Massey. And I guarantee you this, Thomas Massey is going to win his reelection. Watch. You watch. He's going to win it. And he's not just going to win, he's going to win in a bloodbath. You watch. Because Thomas Massey is doing what the people is requesting. He's very popular right now. Thomas Massey is super popular. He's one of the only fucking Republicans that is actually popular because he's doing what he's supposed to do. Again, these people take DEI and they use DEI as a band-aid to lie about everything. And I mean everything. Mediocre white women, mediocre white men have profited from you demonizing words you don't have no idea what you're talking about. They have made billions doing it. Look at this fucking dumbass right here. Look at this stupid motherfucker here. Look at him. Stupid. Black boxing kings. You ain't even black, you fucking Sambo. You ain't even black. I smelled wet dogs and pennies. So I already know you ain't black. I know you ain't black. And if you are, you still a fucking Sambo. And you deserve to be tipped head first down to a vat of acid and then foot first into a wood chipper. Bless you real good. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty for President Donald Trump. We are free at last. See, y'all motherfuckers are corny as fuck. Corny. That's how I know. That lets me further know you some mediocre white man cosplaying as a black person on the internet. I already know. I already know. I can smell you from a mile away. I can smell that wet dog a mile away. I can smell it. I can smell it. Y'all motherfuckers are not original at all. There's nothing original about you people at all. Nothing. There's nothing original about you. Y'all do and say the same bullshit. Y'all say the same thing. Y'all say the same thing. You do the same thing and you follow the same fools. That's why y'all motherfuckers are idolizing Erica Kirk like she's something to idolize. That bitch is trash. She is a fucking predator like Ghislaine Maxwell, like Melania Trump. She is a predator. Charlie Kirk was no fucking saint. Charlie Kirk was never a fucking saint. This motherfucker's a racist. Been a racist, gonna forever be remembered as a fucking racist. Yes, Eddie, I believe that 110%. Yes, Mr. Natural, that is the correct answer for the question of the day. That's how we get rid of this war for real.
hand Trump's goofy ass and Pete Kegsbro dumb ass over to the fucking to the motherfuckers over in Iran, and watch how fast this war ends. Yep, Erica Kirk was on the Epstein Island. She's got ties to the Mossad. Y'all tell me what qualifications Erica Kirk has to be in charge of the Air Force Academy Board. Anybody? Don't worry, I'm waiting for it.
That's why today I'm signing a proclamation formalizing my administration's support for Turning Point and their Club America program.
Listen.
This proclamation encourages every Arkansas high school and college to engage in civic discourse by starting a Club America or Turning Point USA chapter.
Ladies and gentlemen, while Sarah eyes still crossed on Ozempic, got lipo to make herself not look like a walrus, is making proclamations about Arkansas. Arkansas right now is ranked what number? What number in education in America? They're ranked number 45. 47 in most educated states out of 51 states. Read this right there. I want y'all right there. Right there. Read that. Read that. While I eat my Chick-fil-A. That's why I turn my camera off.
It encourages all our high schools and our colleges to accept students' reasonable participation in clubs and political or religious speech. And if school administrators try to suppress students' freedom of speech, as we have seen in other states, let me assure you that conservatives have just as much of a right to speak their mind as anyone else in the country, and we will stand up for you.
Her head big as
And while
shit.
I'm incredibly excited to see this movement continue and to see each of you carrying it out, it's important to remember Charlie wasn't impactful because he was great. He was impactful because God is. And Charlie allowed him
Look at that Sambo in
to
the back.
use him and work through him.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Each of us have that opportunity. God gifted Charlie with a brilliant mind and an unbelievable ability to communicate.
Shit, racist. Based.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
God gives each one of us different gifts. There will never be another person quite like Charlie, but we can take the lessons that he taught us and allow God to.
What lesson was that? What lesson was that?
Use us just as Charlie did and carry on his amazing legacy. These clubs allow each person to find their place and a way to be involved. Not everybody is going to host big events and speak in front of large crowds like Charlie did, but we can all do something to carry his legacy forward.
I'm telling y'all. Show y'all again.
Don't let anyone disenfranchise you because you're a young man, especially a young white male man. Don't ever let anyone talk down to you. We need strong men out there.
Need strong white
men who are
men.
convicted, that will be good leaders, good husbands, good fathers like mine. We need that. And young women, we need you to also rise up. Don't compromise yourself. Don't look at other women and compare yourself. God has created you for a purpose and a reason far greater than you and I will ever know on this side of heaven. But just know that as long as you're a part of Turning Point USA, you have us by your side, and we will be there for you every step of the way.
Emotional damage!
Disenfranchise you because you're a young man.
Fuck
Especially
you.
young white-
Fuck you. You suck.
Yeah. Especially you're a young white man. You're a young white man. The world is against you. I gotta use these fake tears. I want y'all to see this shit. Ah, Charlie.
We're here in West Palm Beach. We have 550 student leaders from 47 states all across the country, fired up, ready to go, ready to get training, ready to learn how to grow their chapter. We couldn't be more excited to kick off this conference.
We have some incredible speakers like Tommy Loren, Don Trump Jr., Thomas Massey, and Ben Sass. It's just really cool to get to see all the students right up center identify with one of the speakers that we have.
I traveled to West Palm Beach from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
They all look fucking weird.
Scottsdale, Arizona. Orlando, Florida.
Charleston, South Carolina.
Perrysburg, Ohio. Nashville, Tennessee.
Rochester, Minnesota.
They look like they do all kind of freaky shit behind closed doors for real.
From Dayton, Ohio.
Austin, Texas.
From Denver, Colorado.
I'm most looking forward to hanging out with the future leaders of our country.
We do butt stuff.
What I'm most looking forward to for this conference is connecting with like-minded individuals, reconnecting with friends from previous Turning Point conferences, and just getting more involved with the organization as a
whole. This is Turning Point USA. Back when Erica Kirk was dating Cabot Phillips while lying about it and shit. Meanwhile, y'all see Charlie Kirk, man? Look at Charlie Kirk. Look at how fucking dorky this bastard looks. Look at him. Big gums and little teeth. Look at him. Where the fuck is your neck, bro? Oh, you were shot at. My bad. Oh, my bad. My bad.
We're here in West Palm Beach.
My bad. My bad. That's too soon, y'all. That's too soon. Why do you look like a thumb? Him and fucking Stephen Miller look like thumbs you can draw.
We have 550.
Doesn't fix the problem. That is a band-aid for the problem. If you know that your tuition is going to be forgiven in 15 or 20 years, what have you, that does not incentivize our institutions at all to lower their costs. In fact, it allows them to hike up their costs because they have no reason not to.
You know, college used to be about education. It used to be about
look at this walking fucking perv right here. I'm the cool kid now.
Argument and free thought and being able
look how fucking dumb he looks.
To have that back and forth, but you know, in this world of
beta
safe spaces, so much of that thought
beta
has been gone.
I want to thank Charlie for putting this together and just starting this awesome.
Do you understand that piece of shit was in that chat that was calling black people niggers, and he wanted to introduce them to the gas chambers, by the way.
Organization. I want to thank you all for being on the front line at the universities. I know that is a tough road to hoe.
What do you think about big government?
Big government sucks.
I think big government sucks.
Big government sucks.
Big government sucks. The lamest bunch of motherfuckers I've ever seen in my entire life. Big government sucks. But Trump is big government now. Big government sucks. Never getting older. This shit is wild. The more I just look at mediocrity, I see more mediocrity. Just mediocrity. Just, I'm talking about mediocrity right here. Like, look, y'all want to see the definition of dingy ass white woman? These are two dingy ass white women.
We are here to welcome one of the conservative movement's most talented, most outspoken, and most faithful leaders, Erica Kirk, to our great state. We're so proud to have her.
That fucking Botox and Ozempic does wonders, don't it?
To help encourage students across the
country. She always look like she about to get in
engage
trouble and shit. Look at this stupid
Club
bitch,
America,
man.
which we're launching here in Arkansas. It's an honor to have you.
God bless you. So grateful, and thank you for honoring Charlie and his legacy and his mission to have a Club America on every high school chapter across the country. So thank you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You suck.
Don't Erica Kirk always look like she is in trouble? Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. That bitch look weird as fuck to me. I don't give a damn what y'all say. That bitch look weird as fuck to me. Toilet Paper USA. Toilet Paper USA is nothing more but a bullshit front for this white supremacy fucking lie that they keep telling over and over. That's it. They try to have the image of them being some saved and sanctified bunch of Christian white people together to spread love, while at the same time telling you that black people are inferior and you don't have anything to be ashamed of for being white. And no black person ever in the history of everdom ever asked a white person to apologize for being white. We've always asked y'all motherfuckers to stop being fucking racist and leave us the fuck alone. That's it. Every leader you can think of in black, that's black, you can name every last one. You can name every last one of them. Every one of them. You can look at every black leader that's ever came about that they killed, you know. You know. Shit is wild. But yet again, we still have these Sambos, like this goofball, him, and what's that fucker from Fresh and Fit, that fucking weirdo, that fucking Sudanese fucking sand nigga. That motherfucker, him, Myron, that's his name, I think. Myron. They are always on the internet sniffing around white supremacy like they got the keys to the door. Like this fucking monkey right here. This monkey got 210,000 subscribers because he buck dances. Buck dances. All he has to do is shuck and jive and sell his people out. You too have 100,000 subscribers. If you sell your soul, if you say what they want you to say, why do y'all think I'm shadow banned? Because I ain't a coon. I don't sell out my people. I would never sell out my people. Not for the sake of these devils. Not for the sake of me having to deny my history and deny the fact that I've seen black people be oppressed and all this shit, murdered just for simply existing, and we still watch it to this day. And you think I would sell my people out for a couple dollars? All right, what up? You can eat a bag of dicks. You can eat a bag of dicks. And choke, you can eat a bag of dicks. These people want to be oppressed. They want to be black people so bad. That's why they obsess over DEI. They obsess over it. They'll run themselves raggedy, just obsessing themselves over fucking black people. They want to be oppressed and the oppressor at the same time. But again, DEI, huh? DEI, huh? DEI. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get up out of here. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat, and has smashed the like button and all that good stuff. Just remember, you too can prevent forest fires. And you too can deny being a fucking idiot by stopping your support of Donald Trump and his raggedy ass regime of corruption and terror. Make sure y'all go over to the 21st Century Suffragettes, my sisters, and go show them some love. All right. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
I have to get off this thing to go on my. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna let Champ listen to some music. I'll holler at y'all in the meantime. Peace, love, and blessings. Shout out to the mighty LGBTQ.